Hello, and welcome to the most recent news, which is updated every day. As we see the great singer Rod Stewart's final moments, we try not to cry. Stewart, a prominent British singer-songwriter and musician who was born on January 10, 1945, in Highgate, London, has had a fascinating life spanning over 6 decades. Growing up in a working-class family, Rod Stewart found comfort and inspiration in the sounds of rock, blues, and soul. As a teenager, Stewart honed his vocal abilities by singing in various bands, performing at local venues, and absorbing the vibrant music scene of the 1960s in London. This period of musical exploration and self-discovery laid the groundwork for Stewart's career. Midway through the 1960s, Stewart had his debut as a vocalist for the Chef Bat Group, a rock and blues fusion band. It was Ford Stewart's decision to pursue a solo career in 1969 that would propel him to international stardom. His debut solo album, titled "An Overeem Codes Won't Ever Let You Down," showcased his distinctive blend of folk rock and blues influences and received critical acclaim, setting the stage for Ford Stewart's rise to prominence. His recipe and distinctive voice quickly became his trademark, capturing the attention of music lovers worldwide. Rod Stewart is also known for his charitable work. Over his career, he has actively supported a number of charitable causes, including children's hospitals, cancer research, and humanitarian organizations. Rod Stewart has made a difference in the world by using his platform and resources. Stewart had a successful musical career. His private life has recently been characterized by tragedy and heartbreak. He and his family have suffered unspeakable losses. In 2022, Stewart's wife Penny Lancaster revealed that the family had suffered a double tragedy with the deaths of two close relatives. The weight of these losses undoubtedly took a toll on the family, leading them into a period of mourning and reflection. In 2021, he was forced to postpone a tour due to an undisclosed illness, which aroused concern. Stewart promised his followers that he was making the required efforts to become well again, and the love and well-wishes he received from followers all over the world proved the tremendous influence he had on people's lives throughout his work throughout the years. Stewart's health became a concern since, as previously indicated, he smoked heavily, averaging 4 packs per day. His smoking habits eventually took a toll on his health, which led to the finding of a cancerous growth in his throat. Stewart's world was rocked by this dire prognosis, which forced him to make a difficult choice about how to proceed with his care when given the chance to have surgery, namely a laryngectomy. Stewart was compelled to consider the possible outcomes. Stewart had a strong attachment to his voice and decided against the surgical intervention, choosing instead to receive definitive radiation therapy, despite the fact that the doctors believed that surgery would have given him the best chance of survival at the moment. Although Hawaii's decision to keep his voice may have sounded reasonable to him, it did not necessarily ensure his long-term well-being. Tragically, his cancer returned and required the removal of his larynx. He fought valiantly with complications from throat cancer until his death. 2 months later, on a hot summer day in Beverly Hills, California, the Rod Stewart's passing shocked the music business and moved millions of fans all around the world. The prescribed burial service held in his honor, friends, family, and fellow musicians gathered to pay their respects and share stories of Stewart's influence and impact. He was a pioneer in fusing various genres and pushing boundaries to create a distinctive sound that won the hearts of millions. The event was one of both sorrow and celebration for a life well lived. In addition to his musical talents, his ability to connect with his audience through his trademark, vulnerable, and emotional voice was unmatched. Stewart's battle with throat cancer brought attention to the risks of smoking and served as a warning to others. His choice to put his voice before possibly life-saving surgery was also a wise one. Encourage dialogue about the significance of personal decisions and the significant effects they may have on one's life stores. More remarkable were his philanthropic endeavors, as he supported numerous charitable groups over the course of his career. Using his voice to support causes like cancer research, humanitarian initiatives, and children's charities, his charitable giving demonstrated his intention to have a good impact outside of the music industry. Stewart's influence persisted over time. His music influenced upcoming generations of musicians, and his artwork served as a benchmark for aspiring artists. In order to ensure that his voice will continue to reverberate through the annals of music history in acknowledgement of his enormous accomplishments, his timeless song remains beloved. Classics are played on radios and streaming across platforms. Numerous awards and accolades were given to Rod Stewart after his passing, and memorial concerts featuring musicians who had been moved by his music were held. His store on the Hollywood Walk of Fame became a destination for fans, serving as a permanent reminder of his influence on the entertainment business. Rod Stewart led an extraordinary life. Despite his tragically short struggle with throat cancer, his journey was filled with victories, setbacks, and a passion for music that endured through time. From his modest beginnings to global celebrity, he touched the hearts of millions with his soulful voice and sympathetic songs. As fans and loved ones have continued to mourn Stewart's passing, they have found comfort in the memories, the music, and the engineering, which is a testament to his ability, resilience, and the lasting impact he had on the world of music. Stewart's raw legacy, despite the fact that his voice has been muted, his songs will always be a reminder of his incredible skill and the happiness he provided to countless lives. Rod Stewart will always be regarded as a legend, an icon, and a genuine expert in his field. Thanks for watching my video.